Hey everyone, KitaSean here. So it's been a minute since the last episode of Kita News, but after doing the series for a week straight, I thought about some changes. I'm still in the process of making these changes, but for now, what I'm planning to do is to slim down the amount of news that I'm going to put in each episode. As much as I want to, tell you guys everything about what's going on in the anime and video game news, it's just a bit too much for me to handle. I'm obviously doing all this by myself, the research, the script writing, the recording, the editing, and all of this takes hours to do, and I can't do this every day because I have work, I have my live stream schedule, which I don't really have a schedule for live streams, but I do live streams, and then of course I do recordings and stuff like that. So in order for me to basically be on track, save some time, I need to kind of slim down the news that I'm putting in each episode of Kita News. So basically what I'm saying is I'm only going to be talking about news that I think is important, that is big. So like, for example, a new anime announcement for like Bleach kind of thing, So again, I really want to talk about all these these news, but it's just so much to handle. So I'm not sure if this is going to be a solution, but I'm planning to restart my news blog. And for those who don't know, I actually used to have a anime news blog, which I talked about a bunch of stuff. I did reviews and stuff like that, and I think a lot of you guys who still watch me now followed me since the beginning, like 6 years ago, before all the YouTube video stuff. Like, I was writing articles on a website and then posting it on Facebook and stuff like that. So I'm actually thinking about reopening that website again. So I don't know, maybe I might hire some writers. We'll see. So yeah, for now, that's basically the plan. To slim down the news and maybe restart the news blog thing. So we'll see. But anyways, I still love making these videos, and I still plan on making these videos like I'm doing today. But just giving you guys the heads up that the news, I'm not going to talk about every single news that came out, only the ones that I think are big and important. So yeah. But your feedback is always welcome. Please do comment down below, and if you're, I guess, interested in becoming a writer, keep that in mind. I'm again not officially I'm not 100% sure if I'm gonna reopen the website again, but we'll see what happens. But anyways, let's go ahead and get into some news. So let's go. Let's start off with some breaking news for video games. Naughty Dog announced earlier today that their upcoming sequel to their hit game The Last of Us Part 2 has been delayed until further notice. This game was planned to release later this year, but due to the ongoing COVID-19 pandemic, they are delaying it. Now, according to the developers, they said that the game is nearly finished. They just have a couple bugs fixes here and there, but the real reason why they're not releasing it on the set schedule is because they want everyone around the world to get the game on day one. And it makes sense because a lot of these physical copies of games that released recently, the physical copies haven't made it to players' homes. So Naughty Dog wants these copies to be at people's houses on day one, which to them it's fair and it makes everyone happy, basically. So it's totally understandable. I mean, Square Enix did announce that it's possible that physical copies won't make it to players' homes on day one for Final Fantasy VII Remake. And in a way, I do believe Naughty Dog made the right choice, and this gives them some time to go through the game again, check if there are any other bugs in any other locations of the games, and maybe they can repolish some stuff, like, oh, maybe we can change this, maybe we can change that. And for us players, we can look on the bright side. This gives us more time to complete some other games that we've never played yet or haven't beat yet. So in a way, I think it's a win-win. So but yeah, Naughty Dog, it's all good, dude, or guys. We're obviously bummed out about the situation because I mean, I'm a huge fan of the game, as well as a lot of us, but we're totally okay of waiting, and we're gonna be fine. Koei Tecmo and Team Ninja announced that the 1.22 version update that is scheduled for later this month will be the last update for Dead or Alive 6. This of course includes DLC. The game has only been receiving updates for an entire year. Many fans are speculating that the reason for the sudden news means that they are planning to make a new version for Dead or Alive 6. I mean, this is nothing new when it comes to fighting games. I mean, we had like Street Fighter 5, Street Fighter Arcade Edition, and so much more. Dead or Alive, they've done it before with Dead or Alive 5, Dead or Alive 5 Final kind of thing. I can't remember the exact title, but they've done this before. The game did have a lot of potential, but I'm sure what hurt the game most was due to the censorship that they got and the lack of tournament play and major esports tournaments. Team Ninja did say that they wanted to focus more on the competition side, but obviously, again, that didn't work out. I mean, if you guys saw Evo Japan earlier this year, Twitch basically cut them off due to some censorship on the live stage of Dead or Alive. So if they are planning to make this update version, like an updated version, probably not focus on the fan service and just focus on the competitive side more. I mean, again, they wanted to focus on competitive tournament play, so again, just cut down on the swimsuit and the boob jiggling. Now into anime news. Tiger and Bunny, I'm sure, is an anime title that you haven't heard in a very long time. It's been a decade since season 1, but earlier today, the official website of the anime announced that the series is finally getting a second season. It's been confirmed that the anime will follow the events of the film, and voice actors Hirata Hiroaki and Morita Masakazu will reprise their roles as Kotetsu and Barnaby. Unfortunately, the anime won't air until 2022, but it's something to look forward to, and I'm really happy about this because I'm a huge Tiger and Bunny fan, so finally a season 2. Yes! Grand Blue Fantasy fans, another anime is coming, but it's not based off the game. This time it's based off of the comedy manga Guraburu, which I'm sure you guys are very familiar with. If you play the Versus game, then you guys probably see the little mascot characters running around. It's from that, basically. The last 2 anime adaptations, well, let's just say they weren't the greatest. Maybe this comedy anime is what all you hardcore Grand Blue Fantasy fans deserve. Probably not, but I mean, again, I think Grand Blue Fantasy is a great game, has a great story, great characters, but the anime adaptation just doesn't do it justice, unfortunately. But again, let's hope this comedy anime is what you guys deserve. Again, I doubt it, but yeah. So this is going to be the last big news of the day, and this one is huge, especially if you are a Seiyu fan like myself. Popular voice actor Sugita Tomokazu, many of you know him as Gintoki in Gintama, Kyon in Suzumiya Haruhi, and so much more. He started his own talent agency. Everyone thought this was fake news because it was announced during April Fool's Day, but because it's Sugita, everyone was like, this might be real, and it's 100% confirmed it is real. The news was officially confirmed by his recent employer, Atomic Monkey, which he spent 19 years with. His company is called AGRS. I think it's Argus. I'm not exactly sure on the pronunciation, but I think it's Argus. The company will branch out to not only Seiyu talents, but to character management, character designs, and other creative projects. Sugita Tomokazu might be a gross otaku like the many of us who loves to cross-dress, play video games, talk about waifus, and so on, but he is a well-respected Seiyu in the Seiyu world. He has many anime roles under his belt, and he has directed and created video games as well, and has done so much more. I'm sure he will do okay. Now all he needs to do is recruit Nakamura Yuichi to his company where fans can, fangirl over, but good luck to him in his new company. So that's basically about it for this episode, guys. Again, I'm planning to, compact the episodes with only news that I think that are important. I might start up my website again, who knows, we'll see, but for now, this is the plan, and again, I'm planning to add some changes as we go, so look forward to that, and again, I will gladly take some feedback in the comment section below. But yeah, that's about it. Thanks for watching, hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.